Hello agents, and welcome to another Division 2 weekly update video from myself. I do these every single Tuesday. If you're new to the channel today, how these videos go is we speak about my schedule and my content coming up for the week. We speak about any Division 2 news that's been in the last week. We cover the invaded mission reset. We cover the vendor reset while I go over my top picks as we go through it. And we have a look at this week's weekly activities and whatnot, where we're up to. So that's this video today. Please do hit like and share to support it. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the video get out there. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want more content from myself. I really love the Division 2. We cover a lot of Division 2 content, and we're going to be all over the content when it drops in May time is what we're guessing, and also Heartland as well. We can't wait to be making some proper content for the game again. So make sure you do hit subscribe. But more importantly, our community now, we've got a Division community, and it is nearly at 20,000 members. It's insane to think it only started just a couple of years ago. But if you want to check that out before you leave the video today, I always link it at the top of the video description. Go and click the link, come and join us. I promise you won't regret it. People there to help you with all sorts of content on the Division 2, especially raids, which we'll be streaming later on tonight as well. So make sure you come and check that out. So first things first, we are going to start with this week's activities, but if you do want to skip to any point of this video, I do put timestamps down in the video description. Just scroll along the timeline to the point of the video that you came here for today. But starting with this, the Manhunt Target Lunar just finished and the Lunar League has just started. So if you have a look at this event, there's going to be loads of rewards for you to get over the next 2 weeks. You can get up to 60 stars per week, and you only need a total of 60 to unlock all of the rewards. We got the Pathway Park, the Tombs, Wall Street, and Coney Island Ballpark as the speedruns. You got to get explosive kills and hostiles bled. So that's what you can work towards. But if you guys aren't really that interested in these N2 here, you can literally just, get 10 stars on 3 of these speedruns, come back next week and get 10 stars on them again, and you'll unlock all of these rewards. So we've got loads of caches, ending on exotic caches. If you haven't done this before as part of Season 2, this last one here will be a backpack trophy instead of an exotic cache. So that's this week's activity. Next week, while this is still on, you are also going to get the Polarity Switch Global event coming as well. So that's for next week. And moving on to the invaded missions, this week we've got Manning National Zoo as the invaded stronghold. To unlock this, you're going to want to do Camp White Oak, Jefferson Trade Center, and DCD headquarters. So do those 3 missions on invaded, then do Manning National Zoo. Once those 3 are done, and that will unlock Tidal Basin. As always, these are very good for random mod unlocks and specialization points. So if you are still grinding those out, be sure to do these every single week because you're going to get those. If you already have them, then the invaded missions are a little bit pointless. But yeah, they're the missions for this week that are on invaded. So just before we move on to the vendor reset, we're going to do that to close off this video. We're going to go around every single vendor. But before we do that, very quick update on my schedule. I've not been putting it in the Discord. I'm going to try and get back to that next week so you can see it in the Discord and they'll alert you when we go live and whatnot. But we have got a full week of streams this week. We started with Destiny last night. I just want to thank everybody for the support on the Destiny streams because it's a new game we're trying to bring to the channel and you're giving me some great numbers. We did a raid stream last week as well, which did really, really well. So thank you so much for that. I'm really enjoying Destiny 2 at the minute, and it is cementing itself on the channel. So just want to say a big thank you to everyone that supports that. But tonight from 8 PM UK, we're helping with raids on PlayStation on the Division 2. If you need help with that, jump in stream, we pull from stream. We're doing the same tomorrow. I think it's going to be PlayStation again, might be Xbox. We'll see how it goes over the next 24 hours. But Thursday, we're playing Gran Turismo 7. It's going to be an early stream. I'm looking at starting at about 9:30 in the morning if I can, 10 AM, and we're going to go for about 4 hours. And it's going to be like an interactive Gran Turismo 7 stream where you guys watching are going to help pave the way on that journey. You're going to help me make all the decisions. My first car that I buy, events we go for. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to make it an interactive stream when we play that game, and I'm going to try and get people watching involved as much as I can. Really excited, big Gran Turismo fan, so can't wait to get on that on Thursday. And on Friday, we are doing Destiny 2 again, and I'm hoping to start my new raid team. I'm going to get 6 people together. We're going to try Vault of Glass. I'm going to lead it myself, and we're going to see if we can do it. So that's really exciting for Friday too. So that's this week's schedule for streams. We got this video today. I think I got another Destiny video to come on Wednesday, and I am going to start working on some Division content very, very soon. That's been on the back burner for a couple of months now. So that's my update very quickly. Yeah, we're going to get straight onto the vendor reset now. We're going to be starting at the White House as always, and we'll discuss top picks as we go. But obviously my views will differ from a lot of others. So as always, post in the comments if there's things that you'd buy, because people like reading through the comments rather than watch a video to see what's on sale this week. So starting at the White House, straight away we've got a sacrifice. One of my favorite pieces in the game. This one comes with weapon damage, hazard protection, health, and perfect glass cannon. Now, I won't call that a top pick because you want crit chance, crit damage, or crit damage, headshot damage. But if you want a Has Pro glass cannon build, then that might be for you this week. There's an MP5 with SMG damage, crit chance, swap speed, and killer. A PDR with assault rifle damage, health damage, crit chance, and strained. A 93R with pistol damage, crit damage, and preservation. A Walker Harris backpack with weapon damage, headshot damage, repair skills, and leadership. Petrov chest piece with weapon damage, headshot damage, repair skills, and efficient. And then we got a 4.4% crit chance mod, a 7.9% scan range mod for a drone, a 5.9% duration mod for a turret, and a 5% blast radius mod for a sticky. Over at the clan vendor this week, you're able to buy a mechanical animal. Not seen one of these on sale for a long time, but they're pretty good guns. It comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, critical hit damage. It's got future perfection on it. So this is definitely making a top pick because it's rarely on sale, and for people that don't have it, it's very good for skill builds. Or yeah, definitely good for skill builds or your hybrid builds. We've got a Foundry Bulwark holster there with armor and skill aced. Eclipse Protocol knee pads with skill tier and skill damage. Striker's gloves with weapon damage and status effects. And a Gev with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, crit damage, and frenzy. A Covert SRS with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and steady handed. Classic M60 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, crit chance, and future perfect. A G28 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size, and eyeless. A Sausage 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage target out of cover, and vindictive. A Grupo holster with weapon damage, explosive resistance, and skill aced. Sokolov mask with weapon damage, crit chance, and health. Then a 16.8% repair skills mod, an 8.6% health mod for your drone, an 8.7% blind death resistance mod, and an 8.5% ensnare duration mod for your chem. And then moving over to the campus, this week you're able to buy a White Death. It's got marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, swap speed, and spike. A custom M44 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, rate of fire, and lucky shot. A military L86 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, swap speed, and future perfect. Golan mask with armor, status effects, and explosive resistance. Seska holster with weapon damage, repair skills, and explosive resistance. Got 10.2% skill aced mod, 12.9% ensnare health mod for your chem, a 4.1% duration mod for a hive, 6.4% cone size for your pulse, and a 5.9% duration for a trap. And then over at the Theatre Settlement this week, you can buy a Corel Bray with shotgun damage, damage to armor, optimal range, and perfect jazz hands. There's a Tactical Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, magazine size, and strained. An M1A CQB with rifle damage, critical hit damage, magazine size, and sadist. I always get excited when I see an M1A CQB, but that's not really the talent or third attribute that you want there, so it doesn't make the top pick. There's a Murakami gloves with skill tier, skill haste, and crit chance. 511 knees with armor, skill damage, and health. We've got an 8.5% ensnare resistance mod, a 4.2% radius mod for seekers, a 4.3% deflector damage mod for your shield, 7.9% speed mod for a firefly, 6% health mod for your decoy. And then onto the DZ vendors for this week. And at DZ West on sale is a Harmony with rifle damage, crit damage, damage to armor, and perfectly in sync. Another good gun for skill builds or hybrid builds. So if that's your thing, that probably would be like a top pick for sure. Custom M870 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage, and steady handed. SOCOM M1A with rifle damage, crit damage, accuracy, and sadist. Foundry gloves with armor and skill aced. Aces and Eights knee pads with weapon damage and crit damage. China Light gloves with skill tier, armor regen, and repair skills. Fenris knee pads with weapon damage, critical hit chance, and skill damage. We've got an 8.4% ensnare resistance mod, +1 cluster mine mod, 4.3% holstered regeneration mod for your shield, a +1 max target mod for a firefly, and a 6% health mod for a decoy. And over at DZ South this week, you're able to buy a swap chain with SMG damage, crit chance, damage to armor, and perfect unwavering. It's a P90 with SMG damage, crit chance, damage to armor, and preservation. A FAMAS with assault rifle damage, health damage, crit chance, and on empty. A Discerus with pistol damage, headshot damage, and sadist. There's an Eclipse backpack with skill tier and headshot damage. Tip of the spear chest with weapon damage and crit damage. A Walker backpack with weapon damage, weapon handling, hazard protection, and leadership. Fenris chest piece with weapon damage, headshot damage, armor regen, and focus. Then we got a 10.2% crit damage mod, 6.4% duration mod for a drone, 4.3% burn damage mod for a turret, and a 5% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then the final DZ vendor is a DZ East, and this week you're able to buy a new reliable with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, critical hit damage, and perfectly optimized. A SOCOM MK20 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, stability, and optimist. Black Market M60 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, reload speed, and eyeless. Striker's Mask with weapon damage and status effects. Rigger Holster with skill tier and critical hit chance. Overlord Mask with weapon damage, skill haste, and explosive resistance. Fenris Holster with weapon damage, crit chance, and weapon handling. There's a 10% skill haste mod, 7.9% ensnare duration mod for a chem, a +4 repair charges for a hive, an 8.6% effect duration mod for a pulse, and a 4.2% duration mod for a trap. And now moving on to the New York vendors, and we're starting with Marco. This week you can buy an MK16 with assault rifle damage, health damage, damage target out of cover, and future perfect. Not sure, I don't use the MK16 myself, but those attributes are definitely what you want. So roll any talents onto that, optimize it. It's going to be a very, very good rolled AR if an M16 is for you, so it could be a top pick for sure. An M700 tactical there with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, critical hit damage, and killer. A SIG 716 with rifle damage, crit hit damage, magazine size, and ranger. A P4 storm type with pistol damage, headshot damage, and perpetuation. Petrov chest with weapon damage, headshot damage, crit hit damage, and protected reload. An Empress knee pads with skill tier, skill aced, and headshot damage. Bellstone Armory Mask with armor, health, and armor regen. Then we've got a 7.6% headshot damage mod, an 8.6% ensnare resistance mod, a 4.1% burn damage mod for a turret, an 8% speed mod for a firefly, and a 4.1% duration mod for a trap. And then ending at Roy Benitez, he is selling a CMMG Banshee with SMG damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage, and steady-handed. A Black Market RPK with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, headshot damage, and close and personal. An 1886 with rifle damage, crit damage, damage to armor, and sadist. An X45 with pistol damage, damage target out of cover, and fast hands. 511 backpack with armor, weapon handling, crit chance, and leadership. Badger Tough gloves with armor, skill aced, and hazard protection. Fenris mask with weapon damage, explosive resistance, and crit chance. And then we got a 4.3% crit chance mod, a 16.2% repair skill mod, a 4.2% deflector damage mod for your shield, 5.8% skill ace mod for a firefly, a 5.9% shock radius mod for your trap. And that is the end of today's weekly update video. Thank you, as always, for watching this. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share to support it. Subscribe if you're new here. And as I said earlier, more importantly, come and check out our community. Linked at the top of the video description. We're well on our way to 20,000 members now in our last 1,000. Can't wait to hit that number. Thank you all for what you do in that community. And if you're not in there, come and check it out. It's as I said, the link's down below. Go and click it. But I'm going to be back tonight, 8 p.m. UK, helping with raids on the Division 2. We can't wait for that stream. We're doing the same tomorrow. So we got 2 Division streams this week to look forward to. I'll see you in stream later. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.